And today we are obviously playing the demo. If you guys haven't already seen some of my previous videos, then I recommend that you can go and check those out first. Obviously this is the demo, but I also played the beta, so there are stuff that that isn't available on the demo that you guys can check out on my channel. Ultimate Team videos, the new features on the transfer market, Europa League gameplay, and much more. I think what else have I got? Obviously just generally playing with other teams that aren't in this game. So yeah, anyway, let's get down to business. So the first thing I want to do today is just just confirm and check all the player ratings out of the people that are in the demo. We're starting off with Real Madrid, it seems, just looking at those kits as well. And yeah, let's just have a look at what the official ratings are. Benzema, he's gone down from an 85 to an 84. The reason I am checking this is because not everybody's stats have been revealed. Top 100 players have been, which I'm guessing most of Real Madrid players were. I guess Benzema maybe not in there, and maybe Dani Carvajal, but apart from that, this team is OP. Asensio gone up to 85, Vasquez 83, and on the bench as well, everybody was wondering what this guy is going to get. Player review, we got an aggression stat there. Oh no, we got his stats there. Speed 94, so that's probably, if you're going to build a La Liga squad in Ultimate Team, that'd be good for a starter squad. Just looking at that pace, acceleration, let's carry on. Finishing 73, dribbling 81, which isn't bad. And there, the 5-star skill. So he's a 5-star skiller, which is really good. And obviously he has a 4-star week 4. Let's see, next team that we can play with is Roma. Obviously got to the semi-finals of the Champions League last season, but they are probably one of the weaker teams amongst that are in the demo. Dzeko, he's got a decent rating of 85, under 77. Sharawi 81, Strootman 83, and Manolas, obviously I think he got voted in FIFA 18 as the best defender or something along those lines. But obviously this is one that stands out for me. Clervai, how would you say his name? Justin Clervai. Okay, I don't know how to say his name, but I reckon this guy is gonna get a ones to watch card. So it's interesting that he's only starting on a 75. 75 is a bit low, especially considering the amount of talent he has got. Let's just quickly have a look at his skills. 88 sprint speed. What's he got for finishing? He's got 70 finishing, 82 dribbling, long shot 76, and 4-star skills moves only, 4-star weak 4 as well. Attacking work rate is high and defensive work rate is medium, so that's pretty good card. So if I was an Ultimate Team player and he is to get a ones to watch card, I would most definitely get that card, because I'm sure he's definitely going to go up from 75, definitely. But that is it's remained to be seen if he is to get a one to watch card, but I do expect him to. Anyway, moving on. Tottenham Hotspur, obviously if you guys have been watching the EA trailers, you'll obviously know Harry Kane with an 88. Sprint speed has always been his lack of strength, or some what I'd call, or his weakness, sorry. So I prefer a player with a bit of pace up front. But let's have a look at his finishing. 94. Wow. What's his shot? Was there any shot there? Long shot 85. I don't know if that's his, what you see on the card. He's probably is 85. Penalties 90, so that he's a good penalty taker. Obviously playing, you know, taking those penalties for England. Dele Alli stays at 84. Son's gone up to an 82. Let's have a look at his speed. 85 only. Ericsson 87. Anybody else that stands out? Obviously Trippier's got a upgrade, but 81, nothing special. Vertonghen 87. Lucas Moura, he might just be a good card. One, you know, I think he's gonna get what's it called, a player of the month card. I will be doing a video about that later on. And nobody else special on there. Atletico Madrid. Griezmann, obviously I think he's got an 89 card. You know, look at that finishing, 92. And he's only a 4-star skills move player. Diego Costa, obviously his attribute is the strength and his shots. Pace, I'm guessing he'll have gone down 76. I'm sure that's, you know, roughly what he's got. Lemar, an 83 rated card. Obviously he is confirmed as a wants to watch player, so it'll be interesting. You know, he's starting off with as an 83. Again, I would get him, you know, if he's not too expensive to invest in, because he is a player that I expect definitely can, you know, what do you call it, will definitely upgrade, or yeah, so should definitely upgrade. Saul 85, Felipe Luis, Diego Godin obviously has got that big upgrade, but let's look at his speed, 68. That's my vulnerability with him, you know, or I feel that's his vulnerability rather, is that he's only 68 sprint speed, and you know, just people can run past him too easily. And anyway, moving on to the next team, Borussia Dortmund, and along with Roma, they're probably second weakest team in the demo. Gertz has got a downgrade to an 82. Royce has gone up to, I don't know if he's gone up, sorry, I think he's come down, 85. Philip, I don't know who he is. Pulisic, I'm surprised with that rating, because he is meant to be a very upcoming or a very good upcoming talent. So 79 only for him, would have expected him 80, 81 at least. And nobody else really stands out for me. Kagawa 83. Sancho, obviously upcoming young talent, British, so he could be a promising card, but it's just good to have him in the game. Next up, Bayern Munich. Obviously once we finish these player ratings, then I will hopefully do some gameplay, show some I'll show some the speed boost, what I feel is like, you know, should be and will be, you know, very very effective in the game, because, you know, I've played I think about 3-4 games on the demo, and that skill is just keep on using it, because it's too OP. So we've got Lewandowski up front for Bayern Munich, 90 rated. Let's just quickly have a look at his stats. Sprint speed again is down. You know, I don't know whether it's just me, but I always, the first thing I like to look at is the sprint speed. So whether that's just me, but yeah. Finishing is 91, which is a nice stat to have, and skill moves is only a 3-star skill move, so that's a bit you know, of a down thing for him. That is only a 3-star skiller. If we carry on, James Rodriguez 88, Goretzka 83, and obviously that is another promising card, seeing as he is a one to watch. And again, he started off as a low rated player, Bundesliga. I think at the beginning of the game these guys will be high in terms of price, so they won't be any cheap, or there rarely will be a cheap ones to watch. But as soon as they come out, if people don't have coins, definitely these guys are the ones to get, the 83 nice and cheap ones, which I think will be like a definitely worth investing in them. We got Hummels there, Boateng, Neuer up there. Kimmich is, I like the look of Kimmich, attacking player, so he could be a good player in the game if you are making what's it called, if you're making a Bundesliga team. Then we have Juve, obviously Cristiano Ronaldo starring up front for them. 84 rating for him, and obviously he will have a want to watch card as well, but obviously unless you got millions, I don't think you'll be able to get him. Sprint speed is 91, so I think that's gone down for him actually, from what's it called, it used to be 94 for Cristiano Ronaldo in speed before, but 91 it is now. Finishing is 94. And obviously, no doubt about it, he has to have that 5-star skill moves, and he should be, as always, a beast to play with in the game. Then we have Manchester City, and the card I'm looking forward to is the guy on the screen right now is Leroy Sané, because he was like a underrated player in FIFA 18 for me. His speed has gone up now to 96. Before he was like a 94, and he, as a super sub, he was wonderful to play with. Just brings that energy, and the way he floats around players. 4-star skill move only though, a 3-star weak foot. But yeah, I think that is a beautiful card. We're definitely looking to get that. Sterling, because he's got the upgrade before, I think in FIFA his shooting lets him down. He's got he's got the skills, he's got this pace, but he doesn't have the shots, he doesn't have the finesse, or the long shots. Let's see, can we see what is it? He has got a 76 finishing. So yeah, that just kind of sums it up for him. He's a good player, but it's the finishing that lets him down. Crossing as well, there it looks like his crossing stats aren't too good. Aguero 88 has come down, which is maybe a bit harsh, but he should be as good as ever. De Bruyne 91, 88 for Silva. Mendy, I was surprised he only got the 80 rated, so, considering how well he started the season. But yeah, because I think maybe because he didn't play most of last season, that's probably why. That's probably why. Anyway, Man City winning right now 2-0 against Fulham. If anybody is interested in that. Then we move on to United, and their pink kit there. Pogba hairstyle looking nice. I wonder if they're going to change that every week. Lukaku 87. Let's look at his pace, 90 pace, which is pretty good. Really good, 90 rated pace, because there aren't too many quick players in the Premier League. You got that have good finishing as well. So you got Vardy in there, but his stats are quite low. Then you have Jesus, who has decent pace, and we have one more player, Aubameyang. Yeah, Aubameyang generally he has good pace and good finishing, and Lacazette, but again Lacazette's I think 84 this season. Aubameyang, I'm not sure what he is, but Lukaku, that's a decent 90 rated sprint speed for him, and only 3-star skill moves, but 4-star weak foot. which is good. Pogba's gone up to 88. He should be able to boss the game around in midfield. His defensive stats are what worries me. I think it was a 70 something or a 69 or something like that. But stamina, sprint speed, he'll have good strength, so he'll be able to boss that midfield. About 76 though for marking. Penalties only 76. That's a bit, you know, would have expected him to have higher there. Fred only an 82. Matic gets himself an upgrade, which is good if you like to play, you know, Ultimate Team, because I feel there's not enough good CDMs in there. Fernandinho's one in the Premier League. That's a good CDM with high defensive stats, and then you have Matic, but both players don't really have, you know, the pace. I think Fernandinho maybe does, but not Matic. He does not have the pace in the middle of the park. 59 speed for him, which is what, you know, the FIFA is very reliant on pace. Looking at Rashford, sprint speed is 93, but he's a left mid. I would have rather preferred him to have been a forward. Luke Shaw 77, which is quite, you know, would have expected him to be better. Then you have Paris Saint-Germain. Cavani up top. Mbappe, he is going to be a delight. Look at that pace, 96, sorry. What's his finishing though? Finishing is 86, but, you know, if you can get him in behind, he will be a beast. You know, this team looks like a beast to play with. The front three here, Cavani should have some really good long shots. Only a 79 long shot, surprising. Finishing is 89. Heading will obviously be OP. And then you have Neymar, who, if you guys watched the trailer at the beginning with Chuboy, he looks, you know, Neymar looks, you know, really good in the game. You have Silva, Alves, Di Maria though gone down to 84. Surprise about that. And Buffon, obviously he is going to be there like forever. That is all the teams. So now we can go into some gameplay, and obviously I'm going to try and show you guys what I've kind of learned so far. We'll do this with let's go with Madrid, Roma. Oh no, we'll go with Juve, play with Ronaldo against Manchester United. Bit of a Champions League one. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at the game plans. So yeah, L2 for game plans: ultra defensive, defensive, attacking, ultra attacking, so no park the bus and no all out attack. So yeah, just looking at that, the main thing what it's trying to say is what is your style of play, and you know what you want your defense to be like. So ultra defensive is you want to be playing possession, or you're gonna look for long balls. I think if I go on to tactics here, drop back. So you don't want to be, balance is alright, but you know, for a proper shape you want to be dropping back if you are in a position where you want to see out the game. Obviously these are the ones I'll explain them later. Offensive style, I think if you are on you know, trying to see out a game, you either want to keep possession, or if the attacks are coming, you know, if it's attack after attack, then it's a long ball, where, as it says, the team will make runs for long balls into space behind. So that's interesting. So yeah, you either want possession or long balls. Corners, obviously you want to turn that down to 1. You can't actually turn it down to 0. Free kicks, again, it's 1, so it's kind of already done for you in the AI. Players in the box, you can obviously change that about, but you don't want to go too defensive either. So yeah, that is what the defense or ultra defensive is. Defensive attacking, let's see, or let's go an ultra attacking. So what you want to try and do here, obviously you can change your formation. One of the formations I've found that looks like one to use on ultra attacking is the 4-2-4-1, where this one where you have, you know, a winger, two wingers, sorry, and two strikers, and then you have two players in the middle of the park as well. So, you know, really, if you, that could be one. It's like the 4-1-2-1-2. That's a good formation as well, but obviously this just gives you that extra midfielder in the middle for a bit more defensive, you know, thing as well. So yeah, you can go with two strikers and have two wingers there. And in terms of tactics, you have constant pressure, because you're looking to try and win the ball back. Or, you know, you really, if you're trying to get a goal, you know, you don't want the opposition to have the possession, so not press after possession loss. You don't want to be dropping back because you want to win the ball back. Balance, nope. Again, pressure on heavy touch. Again, you want to be pressing properly, so constant pressure is the one that you're looking for there. Width and depth, I'm not really too sure about that myself, what, you know, going on. Offensive style, I don't think when you're going out all out attack, possession probably isn't the way to go. It's more of a either long ball or a fast build up. I like to play the fast build up, but obviously that depends on what kind of team you're playing with, who you're playing with. So we've got Ronaldo up front, so yeah, you want to play fast possession, fast build up, or you want to play long balls in behind the defense, and then, you know, have your moves starting up from the front. One thing that's interesting is there's no, you know, what's it called, counter attack, which is, you know, I'm really disappointed that there's no counter attack in there, you know, because that's something where I think a lot of people are against, when, you know, the people that are that have got, you know, decent players in Ultimate Team, you know, you come up against them, you're the underdog, you know, that's exactly what you want to do, is counter attacking. But unfortunately there is no counter attack this time. Players in the box, obviously that is going to be all out maximum, or you can turn it a bit down one bar so you're not caught out. Corners, you want everybody in, again you can turn that down one. So yeah, the only thing I don't agree with there, the style, which is probably fast build up, and defensive style is you want constant pressure. So yeah, that's probably all it is. Again, you can change your, obviously what's it called, your formation to whichever one you would think that suits you. Let's just have a quick look at the formation. So we have the 4-3-3 ones. We have 4-5-1. Looking at that, that's decent, but only the one striker up there. So if you're going all out attack, I probably wouldn't want to use that. Again, only one striker in this, but it depends how you play. If you have like a Andy Carroll up front and you're looking for long balls, then you definitely want wingers out there to cross the ball in. If you're more of a build-up player, then you want like two strikers, and you want some midfielders around him. So you want the cams, maybe a formation like this. 4-5-1 you have as well. 4-1-2-1-2. This is a decent formation, but it doesn't give you that width like the actual 4-1-2-1-2 does. But this means that you are very vulnerable in the middle of the park, especially with these new features as pressing and stuff like that. I think that's why you know, this formation may not be such a success. 4-2-2, 4-3-1-2, 4-3-3, 4-3-3. This one is basically the 4-1-2-1-2, same thing, but the only thing that is different is that the CDM, or no, the centre mid is not a cam. So it's instead of it being a central attacking midfielder, he's a central midfielder, which is probably better than, you know, when you're going all out attack. Yeah, I'd use the 4-1-2-1-2, and if you guys are, you know, looking to play with this formation from the beginning of the game, maybe a 4-1-3-2 is the way to start, because it means the player that is playing in that CM can come back a bit more to help balance out that midfield. 4-2-4, this is the new formation that's been added to Ultimate Team anyway, which I think will be a really good thing. 5-4-1 looks okay. Don't really like to play with 5 at the back anyway, and that is all the formations, guys. But anyway, so yeah, let's get to some actual gameplay. So yeah, let's just have a look at this. Finesse shots are probably going to flop at this. So we want to go through here, and then we want to bring it out to our favorite foot, and then as you can see, the timing bar is there. Let's just get it through there. Alright, okay, so that's because I didn't press circle twice this time. So yeah, I'm still used to the FIFA 18 setting where, you know, I like to press that circle twice. I don't know why, even when I'm doing a finesse shot. Alright, so you know, one of the things obviously before we get into the game is how to do the tricks or flicks rather, is just pressing both the analogs down at the same time. So Ronaldo's flick is bringing it up onto one of the onto his left foot, I think that is, and just kicking it up. But you know, if it's with anybody else, this trick can be done, or the flick can be done with anybody with it doesn't matter if he's a 5-star skiller or a 1-star skiller, it'll still happen for him. So just pressing both the left and right analog down at the same time, and you know, in terms of shooting, the closer the ball is to the feet for that time shot, you know, the faster you're gonna have to time your shot, and the further away the ball is from the foot of the player, that's how longer you have to actually time your shot. I don't know if that makes sense properly. Oh, that was a good finish. So yeah, another thing is L1, and I think that is a ball hop, which I think that's possibly a 4-star skill. I don't know, it looks very easy, but again, it's part of, you know, this new, it's like a part of the flicks and tricks, so, you know, like a little ball hop, which is nice. Obviously we always have the Rabona, or not the Rabona, the rainbow flick, which is always decent skill with Ronaldo. And as you can see on screen now, it says that for a low shot you want to press L1 and R1 down together, like that. So you want to press them L1 and R1 both down together at the same time, and just get your shot off. That's the way to go about it. Well, that was a bad shot, but yeah, so L1 and R1, and you don't want to just be, you don't want to tap it, you want to hold it down. So this is me tapping it. Wow, you missed the shot badly. Let's try that again. He's not going for the ball at all. Alright, that's because that ball's there. Let's see how. Okay, if I just tap it, it's more of a weak shot, so you've got to hold on to L1 and R1 and get your shot down properly. But yeah, apart from that, I can't really think of any other skill. This skill, alright, yeah, this skill is the speed boost that I have been talking about, or that is, you know, I feel is a beast in the game. It's basically you gotta press L1 and you've got to do a fake shot or a fake cross whilst you're running with the ball, and it's like this. Alright, let's do that again. So okay, so basically like that. Obviously this is not letting me get that shot away after I get in there, so you got to do that there. And let's do it again. So pressing L1 circle and you just get a shot away there. So it's very effective when you're playing in the actual match, but this is the best place to actually practice is the arena. Obviously we don't have the arena in the demo, so just in this skill modes game now, L1, and whichever way you want to go. If you're going to go to the right, you want to move your left analog to the right direction, and you know, it's effective in trying to get rid of a defender. One of the ways I think to first touch when the ball is passed into you is press the R1. So I'll try and get onto that in the game, and we'll try and learn some more skills whilst we're in the game. I'm not too much of a skiller myself, but let's try and learn together.
A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're certainly in the mood for Champions League
going. I think during the videos that I made during the beta, people were saying the Champions League anthem wasn't the full anthem, so I'm not sure if that has changed. We'll find out now. Let's just have a look at some of the faces. We have Kadira there. So far, looking good. I think that is a new player because I don't recognise him. Chesney, obviously. And look at that Champions League ball move. Just look at the goalkeeper's rules. Alright, okay, no they didn't. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, so one thing which is like a very, very important trick for anybody that's actually watching this video, at the moment nobody is, but if you do later on and you've managed to get yourself this far, is this trainer. Because of the new time shot, what you want to do is you want to press status show, and it's for movement and mechanics only. So you want to change this to movement and mechanics, turn this pass receiver indicator off, shot elevation off, time finishing bar indicator, you want to keep that on. This is going to help you improve your time finishing. So I'm going to actually make a video about that later on, just about some skills about what's called that trick that I just showed you before. So obviously you can do that. So this, look, if you just pass it to someone, the best way to flick it up is press that R3 button, meaning press both the analogs down, and there you go, you're starting your flick ups, and you can start doing your kick ups there. And obviously I've lost the ball there, but doesn't really matter to me there. But I'm just trying to show you guys that that's the way you do your flicks during the game. Just as soon as you get it, oh, nice little turn there, beautiful turn. So yeah, and that's how you do that. So once we've got that done, because that is the new feature, I don't know, because somebody actually said you could do this in FIFA 18 as well, but I think it's got a bit more fluidity to it, and people are just going to be spamming that R3 button down. Let's see if we can get a turn away. Oh, good defending there from Smalling. So yeah, basically that's the new flick. Let's see. That was a dummy, pressing the R one button, but I think you've got to move your, okay, so let's see if we can get it. Okay, so that was the time finishing bar that popped up there, so it can allow us to help. Let's go for a long shot time finish. Oh, that was close. Alright, so it's a bit early, but this is how you're practicing. You want to, obviously, like I showed at the beginning, is you want to change your trainer to keep that bar on, and that, you know, so you can improve like that. Just looking at the corners, again, the corners also have the time finishing for them. Let's see if I can show you that skill that we did before. Oh, that was nice.
Moving through the gears.
Just moving out. Oh, yeah, I think that skill move where we're pressing L1 and a fake shot or a fake cross could possibly win you penalties as well. At the moment, it's looking hard to do that skill during the game, but online it should be a lot easier. Like that, that's the skill that we're looking at. Doing. Obviously flick up there, pressing R3. We still should have the heel to heel flick, which obviously Kadira can't do. Pjanic, yep, he can do that. So that's just pressing the analog, right analog, up and back, and then you've got, ooh, that was a nice little flick. There, at the moment, obviously I'm just trying to look at some, you know, the new skill that we can look at. Where is it? There you go, skill moves. So ball juggle, we don't really need to know about that. So it's called the open up fake shot left, open up fake shot right is the skill that I've been showing you guys so far, is by pressing L1 down, holding L1, and you either do a fake shot or a fake cross. And obviously to flick up, just generally flicking it up for a volley or a shot or whatever, you're pressing R3 for that. So these are all the one-star moves, one-star skill moves. So that's why, you know, I wanted to do those, maybe because obviously I'm not too good at skills myself, but obviously just because, you know, these are going to be the essentials, these are going to be what everybody is going to bash out, these skills, and then obviously trying to go on to, alright, okay, so 2-star skill move is one of the most effective ones, is the drag back. So let's try and do a drag back now. Along with, we'll just try and repeat that open up fake shot left, open up fake shot right. So holding L1, move your analog in the direction you want to, and there you go. What ends up happening is like a fake shot anyway, so there, that's the open up fake shot, and then this is going to be the drive back, hold R1 and pull your left analog back, and there you go. So this was an effective skill in FIFA 18. Obviously, because you can you know, fool the defender into thinking you're going to go back and just bring it back like that. Another skill was the ball roll. This what I'm doing now, which is just move your analog. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I think you got to move it 90 degrees. So you, as you know, the player comes forward, you just want to do that. Oh, that was a good effort on target. So let's just have a look at another shot. So we've seen how to do the drag back, how to do the open up fake shot as well. Advanced 3-star skill move, so a heel flick, I've also already done that. So you just got to move your right analog up and back down. Ball hop, I've also shown you guys how to do that while we were in doing the skill moves in the arena. Heel to heel flick, again, it's very much, you know, it's easier using this one, the one that I showed you how to do before. obviously we've got the rainbow as well, so you got to press the right analog down and press it up twice. So we'll do a rainbow, the simple rainbow. I've not mastered the advanced rainbow myself. And what else can we do? These all look completely different to me. Stop and turn left, flick the right analog up and then flick it that way. Alright, while running, flick it up and then flick it to the left. Alright, let's see if we can get that. So we kind of do a rainbow and that flicky one, whatever it's called. Okay, so who's got a 3? I think it was a 3-star skill move. So it's also important to learn this, you know, your players as well. He cannot do one. Let's try and get Ronaldo in the ball. Douglas Costa, I think he is definitely a 5-star skiller. Can we fit one more skill move before half time? Let's see, Ronaldo. Okay. Oh, that is a beauty of a rainbow. So that was just a great example of showing you when to try and use it as well. That, you know, once you're getting close into your defender, you just want to flick it over him and you can get yourself a chance in on goal. So yeah, we're gonna let's just quickly have a look at the next skill. Stop and turn left and stop and turn right. Try okay, I've got to try and do that. Maybe it's like a good, well, it is a high skill move, so I'm guessing it's going to be effective, but you know, you don't want to do skills just for the sake of it. You know, the skills that I'm trying to show are the skills that are going to come use during the gameplay. So let's see, flick it up. Alright, yeah, we've got to do it with somebody with a decent skill move, so let's try and do it with Ronaldo. Flick the analog.
Playing with purpose and control.
Alright, nope, doesn't look like I can do that anyway. Obviously we've got the Berber spin as well, which Ronaldo just demonstrated for us before. There you go, that is an effective skill. That is going to be key as well in FIFA 19, which is hard to describe if, you know, whilst I'm playing the game live. What you've got to do is, let's see, is you want to press your analog straight up and then you want to spin it around, so put it up 90 degrees and then spin it back around, I think 180 degrees. But yeah, that's probably not the best explanation. So just judging on what's new, that was a nice turn. Is not, you know, these flicks and fancy, you know, little bits. Apart from that, we obviously have the timed shot, which is new, and the new driven shot, which we've not really tried to do. Let's try and go for a driven shot here. That wasn't much of a driven shot.
Job done, ball one. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oy.
A Juventus corner forthcoming. It's going to be a story of two substitutes on at the same time.
Let's see if we can get a good corner into Ronaldo here. Oh, that was an effort.
Over the byline.
Nearly. A good header in there, whoever ended up headering it, but not to be.
Fred with it. The ball with Valencia. Tremendous intuition to win it back. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game.
So now we just want to try and put those skills into use that we've just learned. There's no point going into learning all the trying all the 5-star skill moves when you're not, you know, you're going to forget the ones that you've learned, and you know, you want to try and put these into practice. That was a bit of a showboat effort there, but nearly. But yeah, you don't want to do that in a one-on-one situation where, you know, the game actually counts.
And the danger clear.
You maybe want to try that when you're out wide. But that's why it's actually quite important to study your players, you know, the players that you have. You know, is he a 5-star skiller? What is he? So that's why you want to study them, know which player you can do skills with, which players you can't do skills with, and that'll obviously make you a better player. Alright, let's go for that driven shot. Ooh, hits the post. Should finish that, to be honest, but I'll use the excuses that I'm still trying to learn the game anyway. So yeah, obviously, alright, let's try and go on to ultra attacking. Yeah, one thing I've also noticed different is like what you just saw there, the acrobatics little kick, you can say, from Ronaldo. You know, you can use that in defending as well, which I've found really good in keeping the ball in and stuff like that. Whee. Flicks it up and go for that volley. You know, these are the kind of things that you're just going to get used to now in FIFA 19. But I am very much looking forward to the release of the demo, the web app, sorry. Can't wait to get started on there. Let's try and score, because obviously we've not really been looking to score. That was actually a time finish as well. Well, I think it'll be interesting if it lets us go to penalties. It's a group stage match, so yeah, that was just a little video of what kind of skills you should be looking for, what you should be trying to do. I didn't really explain them properly, not the best explainer, but obviously the opened up fake shot left and fake shot right is a big speed boost. You know, that is going to be a crucial skill during the game. And then obviously most of the other skills were already present in FIFA 18, the heel to heel flick, the ball roll, so they are just going to be some, you know, normal features. We also have the new driven shot. Obviously you've got to press the L1 and R1 together, so you don't press just the L1, you don't want to just be pressing the R1, you don't want to just tap it, you want to hold them both down together. And apart from that, I don't think there's much, you know, that is really new. I think we'll get used to it. The pace of the game at the moment looks very much the same. Usually there's always like a drop in pace as well in the gameplay, but it doesn't look like it. And we're just looking forward for the game to come out now, so hopefully, you know, we'll be looking forward to playing some FIFA 19, looking forward to the Ultimate Team, and mainly I'm going to be doing Ultimate Team videos, so I'm just, you know, in preparation now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you survived the full 48 minutes or you skipped onto this, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you guys next time.